All right, I want to start here. This is Monica, by the way. This is it's kind of a parable, so to speak. I'm going to start here in chapter 12. It's about of the woman clothed with the sun. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. And she being with child cried, travailing in birth, and pain to be delivered. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his heads. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. And she brought forth a man-child, who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, and her child was caught up unto God and to his throne. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she hath a place prepared of God, that they should feed her there 1,260 days. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. And he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God, and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that his time he hath but a short time. And when the dragon saw that he was cast unto the earth, he persecuted the woman, and which brought forth the man-child. And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time and times and half a time from the face of the serpent. And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth, and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of God, and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. So I'm bringing this up because there's this one of many great delusions going on right now, the pre-trib rapture delusion, and the dangers in believing a lie. People think they use like words like it's not a salvific issue if we believe lies. You got to believe it is a salvific issue to not see the truth, believe the truth, believe God, trust in God, because at a time of testing you're going to fall away otherwise. If you're not having great joy in these tribulations that are just coming left and right, I can imagine it's very hard and people want to escape it. So this is really neat how God compares deliverance to this childbirth. And there's this really great kind of parallel to this in Isaiah 66, which, I mean, I know there's no pre-trib rapture, but hopefully this will help someone understand kind of how silly that all sounds and why we should have great joy. Why is it silly? Hold on. Where did my page go? Here we go. Isaiah chapter 66. The general service of God in sincerity is the heading here in this old King James. Okay. Thus saith the Lord, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that ye build unto me, and where is the place of my rest? For all those things hath my hand made, and all those things have been, saith the Lord. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my word. He that killeth an ox is as if he slew a man. He that sacrificed a lamb as if he cut off a dog's neck. He that offereth an oblation as if he offered swine's blood. He that burneth incense as if he blessed an idol. The rapture is an idol, by the way. Anything that is not of the truth, anything that is of this world, is idols to people. And You can't have God and then deny the power for him to bring you through anything. That's not really trusting in him. If you're trusting him to, well, here, let me just keep going with this. Sorry. As if he offered swine's blood, that he burneth incense, as if he blessed an idol. Ye, they have chosen their own ways, and their soul delighteth in their abominations. I also will choose their delusions, and will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before mine eyes, and chose that in which I delighted not. Hear the word of the Lord, ye that tremble at his word. Your brethren that hated you, that cast you out for my name's sake, said, Let the Lord be glorified. But he shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed. A voice of noise from the city, a voice from the temple, a voice of the Lord that rendereth recompense to his enemies. Before she travailed, she brought forth. Before her pain came, she was delivered with child. Who hath heard such a thing? Who hath seen such things? Shall the earth be made to bring forth in one day, or shall a nation be born at once? For as soon as Zion travailed, she brought forth children. Shall I bring to the birth, and not cause to bring forth, saith the Lord? Shall I cause to bring forth, and shut the womb, saith thy God? So if you're going through these great tribulations, if you're going through the travail, he's going to deliver you, and all he wants is your trust in that. The idols that man has created, and everyone's putting their trust in those, and it is a rough life to live. I mean, and at a time of testing, you're going to fall away. Rejoice ye with Jerusalem, and be glad with her, all ye that love her. Rejoice for joy with her, all ye that mourn for her. Rejoice. Rejoice. I mean, think about childbirth. I mean, you spend all that time pregnant, and, like with my first child, I was scared, but, towards the end there, you're like, okay, let's just do this. Let's just get this going, and just to trust in him is all he ever wanted. We can't be trusting in man and his doctrines. His word is true. And we can't deny that just because it makes us uncomfortable. I was praying for people to come to this truth, and I'm seeing it happen. It's so wonderful, God. Amen. He is great. He's great. And my sheep know my voice is what he says. That's what God says. So you don't need to listen to anybody. Not me, not anybody. Just trust in God. He will deliver you. You don't get delivered before the travail. And it is great joy in having great tribulation, because, shall I cause you to bring forth and shut your womb? So is he going to put you through the labor pains to not deliver you? You won't have that baby? No, it doesn't make any sense. I've been frustrated with this for a while, and I just thought this was a really neat, because, God knows all. He knew, and he knows what will come. He knows the twisting that man will do of his word. And this is just more proof of it. So God bless everyone. You have a great day. I got to get going. Thank you.